Hello and welcome to this edition of Calf Chat. Here I am in the beautiful operation today. We're standing out here. It's somewhere in the high 80s, 75% humidity. And what better topic than to cover than heat stress in calves? We know that heat stress is one of those things that also, just like cold stress, affects growth, performance, and the health of the calves overall. We know that obviously their respiration rates are higher. They're probably a little more agitated because they're just not as comfortable, and cooling strategies are probably not something that we focus on nearly as much. So what are some of the things that we can do for calves? Obviously making sure that calves have lots and lots and lots of water. Our older calves, our weaned calves that are coming off of milk should probably be getting watered 3 or 4 times a day. These young calves, making sure that they have water in front of them at any given time. But not only having water in front of them, making sure that the pails are clean and fresh and changed out, still feeding warm water. I know that might seem a little counterintuitive, but calves will drink water that's anywhere from 90 to 100 degrees much quicker than what they'll drink cold water, especially in the hot temperatures. For those younger calves that maybe aren't pail broke yet or still on a bottle, even dropping in a bottle of water 1 or 2 times a day would make a big difference. If you're in a barn, looking at different cooling systems, such as using some positive pressure tubes. Most of us know about positive pressure tubes for winter, but there's also setups that we can use for summer that would increase the air changes per hour closer to that 40 to 60 range for summer versus looking at 4 changes per hour in the winter. Maybe even some additional box fans in the barns for calves just to get some more air stirred on them, get air moving. Again, not wanting a draft, but moving air. Back to the hutches, you can lift the back doors. Anything to get more air through those hutches is beneficial. I will say this year has probably been an exceptional year for flies. The populations seem to be higher and stronger than ever. So really focusing on fly control, knowing that if you're using a feed additive or any kind of feed-through product, that they're probably doing their job, but it's just too much, too many flies. So again, looking at baits and sprays, pour-ons for your heifers, really maintaining the areas around the calves. I just mentioned feeding lots of water. Well, where there's lots of water, then there's often lots of water refusal. So making sure we know where we're dumping that water so it doesn't stay wet around the feeding areas. Don't dump your starter right there in the area. Make sure you're keeping your starter fresh, cutting down the weeds. Anything to help reduce fly populations is also going to help keep those calves more comfortable. Dry bedding. We've had a lot of moisture this summer, rain and humidity, so making sure that we've got lots of dry bedding under those calves and keeping them really dry. And in this hot summer this year, we really need to focus in on what can we do to keep these calves comfortable as we're ending out summer. If you have any questions, as always, contact your Vita Plus rep or dealer and they'll help you out, and happy calf raising.